Ephram Molokane lives in a township in Johannesburg, South Africa. He had the opportunity, with support from Down Syndrome South Africa, to get permanent employment in his area of interest. He is now a sports coach at St. Benedict's College, a private school for boys aged between 5 and 18. He managed to become part of the staff team with support from his job coach and co-workers.
Okay, stand there. Okay, go there. There's your partner. I will give you the ball now. Okay, go. Okay.
My assistance, my support to Ephram was to how he needs to be punctual, you know, and also how he needs to make sure that he manage his finances in a proper way. He mustn't like misuse his money. So it was also a challenge for him, but he is really making inroads.
And so one of the important roles that job coaches have is when they begin with a company, they are observing not just the person they're there to support with disability, but they're also looking at the co-workers and see, because usually there is a co-worker who will take an interest, and maybe they have a child with a disability, or they have somebody in their family and they understand disability, and usually the job coach will start to involve that person, and over time that as the disabled person becomes more independent and the job coach doesn't need to be there all the time, they can get the co-worker to provide that ongoing support. So your role sometimes changes from being a direct support to the individual with disability, and more you're in contact with the co-worker, or maybe more than one co-worker, and if they have issues they know that they can phone the job coach, or send them an email, and they can come back if they need to, if it's something significant.
So the support now is minimal, but his colleagues at St. Benedict's always assist him with administration.
Ephram's the type of guy who can take a joke. If you give him a bit of a tease, he takes it, but he's also starting to tease people back now, so he's really enjoying it here. So
okay, take your pecan, come stand there, and the ball. Okay, here my boy. Thank you. Lovely. Nice.
Work enabled him to become economically independent. He was supported further to find his own house and to get a mortgage. He married and is a father of a son. Now he is a proud property owner, living happily with his family. Giving him employment support impacted on his work situation, and in addition it has contributed to his personal growth, and it has positive impact on his quality of life.
And did you believe that you were able to get a real job back then?
No, it was so difficult. I never believed that, definitely.
And is that because people always told you that you were not smart?
No, we can't read, we can't write, so if you're going to work outside, it's going to be difficult for you. That's why Ponitai told me when I was there in the hamlet.
The staff in the hamlet were telling you that?
Yes.
Okay, so then I talked to Vanessa?
Yes.
From the Down Syndrome Association?
I remember, yes.
And Vanessa went and asked if she could help you to find a job?
I spoke to Vanessa, I gave Vanessa a call. I said, Vanessa, I'm ready now to go to work outside at St. Benedict's, it's fine. Vanessa told me, are you sure? Are you serious? I said, yes, I'm serious now. I decided, I make my decision. No one they was telling me, I just make my own decision. I spoke to Vanessa, and then Vanessa, he phoned Mr. Edward at St. Benedict's, and they make arrangement, and they make a plan for me to come here to make interview, to meet Mr. Edward.
And when I first met him, he was a very retiring, shy, kind of quiet man. But I could see that behind that screen of being a little bit retiring, there was a great person who had so much to give and was really bursting to give that. And so we agreed to give him a trial period.
So people who will watch this film will look at you and they'll think, oh, he's very able, he's very confident, he can speak very well.
Yes, they can watch that video, but now, yes, I'm the man, I'm stand up for myself, But when I start to work here, it was very difficult for me.
You got a new girlfriend?
I've got my wife now.
And you got married?
Yes, I'm married and I've got my son. And my son is learning here at St. Benedict's.
So because you're a staff member in this school, your son has been given the opportunity to come to the school.
To come to the school.
And your son's name is?
Tumi.
And Tumi is how old?
It's 7 years now.
Okay. You and your wife and your son
Yes.
were all living in one room?
Yes, one room.
Out in the back of your mother's house?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And it was very small?
No, it was very, very small.
And you had no bathroom,
Nothing.
no proper kitchen, nothing?
Nothing.
So, now what's happening?
Now, I'm so happy. It's like I'm dreaming, but I'm not dreaming. It's really. I've got my own house now. And my son has got his own room. I've got my own room. I've got my bathroom there and kitchen and my yard. My boy can play outside with the yard now. So
and it's
I'm
your
so
house.
happy. It's my house. No one can take it from me. It's my house.